Hello and welcome to Launch Your Online Career. This is the ultimate guide to remote work success. My name is Honey Reyes and I'm going to make this presentation. This is our first video for a series of videos about creating our online career. And this presentation is about the world of online work, exploring the possibilities. Again, welcome. Okay, before we begin, I would like to discuss first the difference between work from home WFH and remote work or job. Because when you apply online, sometimes they're very specific that it's just work from home, and other jobs would just say remote jobs. So think of it like this: when you say work from home or WFH, you're working for a company, but instead of going to their office, you're working from your house. This might be temporary, like during a snowstorm, or a long term arrangement, but it can also be a permanent arrangement. So the key is that your work is still tied to a specific location, your home. While remote work, this is more flexible. You can work from anywhere with a good internet connection. It can be in your home or in a coffee shop, a co working space, or even another country. It's not about the where, but about the ability to work outside of a traditional office environment. So that's the difference between work from home and remote jobs. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to our series on launching your online career. Now, in this video, we're going to dive into the exciting world of online work. We will explore what remote work is and why it's booming or progressing, and of course, the diverse range of job opportunities available. Okay, so as you can see on this slide, it says remote work is any work done outside of a traditional office setting. As I mentioned in the first slide, it's anywhere with good internet connection. Even if you're at the beach working, it's still considered remote work. Okay, so the rise of digital technology and the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the adoption of remote work. Although a lot of us working remotely have been doing this for more than a decade. I started working remotely since 2007. So that's roughly, yes, more than a decade. So more and more companies are offering flexible work arrangements, allowing employees to work from home or anywhere in the world. Other companies also offer hybrid setup. When we say hybrid setup, that means the employees go to the office like 2 or 3 times a week, and the rest of the working days they can work it at home or anywhere remotely. Okay, so remote work isn't just a trend, it's the future of work. Companies are realizing the benefits of a distributed workforce, and of course, the employees are enjoying the freedom and flexibility it offers. As you can see on this slide here, it says remote work is a rapidly growing trend with no signs of slowing down. Yes, because I think you know that you have now more friends, more relatives, and even family members working remotely now instead of going to the office. So it's a growing trend, actually. Again, when it's been here for decades. In Europe, when I used to work with a French company, I have clients where they work in a hybrid situation. So they only go to the office once or twice a week, and then the rest of the days they work at home. And now it's really more like an optional if they want to work in an office or if they want to work remotely. And of course, companies are embracing remote work to reduce costs, electricity in their location or in the space that they're renting or the space that they own. There's less electricity when you have less people working in the office. Of course, less cost also in the equipment and furniture used in the office. And if they're renting space, it's also less expensive for them, as especially when they are asking their employees to like all of their employees to work remotely. And why does it increase productivity? Because, again, as it's mentioned earlier, there's more freedom for the employees to work. So a lot of individuals don't like micromanagement where their superiors or managers are just behind their shoulders, watching their every step, their every move. In remote work, we have a lot of freedom to do everything, to do anything. So it increases the productivity because it motivates a lot of individuals working remotely. And of course, it attracts top talent. A lot of remote job workers are very brilliant and very intelligent. So they're very good at what they work also. But it doesn't mean that remote jobs are only for those smart people. As long as you have the heart, um, to do your job, you love what you're doing, you're going to be doing great. The beauty of online work is the sheer variety of jobs available. There's really something for everyone, whether you're a creative professional, a tech whiz, a small business owner, or have expertise in a specific field, even when you have no job experience. There's something for everyone. Okay, as you can see in here, in this slide. Okay, the online job market offers a vast array of opportunity across various industries and skills level. So you don't have to worry. Let's say you don't have any work experience. There's always something for everyone. The internet has infinite resources and job offers for everyone. Here is a list of online jobs, but I must say this is incomplete. Again, as I mentioned before, we have infinite job descriptions or job responsibilities or job titles in the internet. There's something for everyone. So, these are the categories. We have the creative services. This is where I belong in this category because I'm a writer. So you have a writer, editor, graphic designer, web designer, those people who designed the websites. These are IT people. Illustrator, animator, video editor, voiceover artist, and translator. Voiceover artist, the ones that you can hear on cartoons or yeah, the voiceover artists, they can also work online now. And of course, we have the tech and IT, the web developer, again, the software engineer, data analyst. When you say data analyst and cybersecurity specialist, they're one of the people who have the highest income online. Okay, so you have the IT support, the systems administrators. Now you can also be part of the customer service, the call center agents. They're part of this. So they can be customer support representative, technical support specialist, community manager, chat support agent. If you don't want to talk, you can just, like chat, just type. And of course, you can be a sales representative. And you can also be an administrative support, the virtual assistant, the data entry specialist, usually for newbies or those who just started online, they can start as data entry. They start with data entry jobs. Okay, so virtual assistant, they have more like what you call this, like a secretarial job. So they type, they do emails. Well, there are a lot of work for virtual assistants as well. And I'm not saying that it's just purely secretarial jobs because virtual assistants is also has also a variety of skills and categories as well. So anyway, so you can also be an administrative assistant, a transcriptionist. And I also belong to this category, education and training. So you can be an online tutor, an instructional designer, a course creator, educational consultant, or English as second language teacher. And of course, in healthcare, you can be a telehealth nurse, medical transcriptionist, health coach, medical coder, medical biller, and other. You can be a social media manager, marketing specialist, bookkeeper, consultant, and researcher. And we are all going to discuss each of the categories here so that you will have the perfect discernment to which category should you belong, or which of your skills, or the skills that you already have and the skills that you want to develop more, and your interest as well. We'll have to check on that so that you would exactly know where you should belong or what type of job you need to look for. So, benefits of remote work: the flexibility, the freedom, and more. Okay, so remote work offers a host of benefits that can significantly improve your quality of life, from of course increased flexibility and of course your work life balance to reduced stress and the global opportunities. You can work with clients from different continents in the world. The advantages are clear. So as you can see here, we have flexibility, so work when and where you want as long as you meet deadlines. Work life balance. You can spend more time with your families and loved ones, and of course, pursue your passions like your hobbies and interests because you have no more time to do it. And it saves time and money by eliminating your daily commute. So there's no commute. And of course, you enjoy a more relaxed work environment without the office distraction. So it reduces stress. And again, you work for companies and clients all over the world. So that's global opportunities. Okay, so like everything else, even when there are benefits, there are also challenges. So here in remote work, we also have some challenges. Okay, with remote work, while remote work has many benefits, it's significant or it's also crucial to be aware of the challenges as well. But if you have proper planning and strategies, you can actually overcome these obstacles and thrive in a remote work environment. So, we will discuss strategies for overcoming these challenges in future videos. So, as you can see in the list here, here are some of the challenges of remote work. So, isolation, of course, you would feel disconnected from colleagues and managers. For me, remote work is for me because I'm more of an introvert and I prefer isolation. So, it's fine with me if I don't have people around me. But of course, this is one of my challenges and my struggles: the household chores, the family members, the pets, and the social media. So you could have less focus with your work. With these are just some of the distractions. Now, if you have also like babies, that can be sometimes a distraction from work. And of course, the self-discipline, staying focused and motivated without because you don't without we don't have direct supervision from our managers or superiors. So it's up to us. How do we discipline ourselves so we stay focused and motivated? And of course, we have technology issues, especially here in the Philippines. We have, I'm sorry to say, but we have like one of the worst internet connections here. So we have internet outages or very slow connection. We also have problems with blackouts or brownouts, software glitches, and communication barriers. Yes, sometimes we can't express well in English, and our clients couldn't understand us what we really want to say. Okay, and yeah, technical issues like your laptop or computer just got busted or anything like that. So there are a lot of that's really one of the challenges of remote work. And work life boundaries, establishing clear boundaries between work and personal life, because sometimes family members think that it's easy for them to ask you to run errands or to do some tasks at home because they think that working at home is a simple thing to do. So that's really one of the challenges as well. So, before you embark on your online career journey, it's important to set realistic expectations. This is not a get rich quick scheme, okay? Most people think that when you work remotely, oh, you have high rates because it's in US dollar rates or euro rates, so it's a get rich quick scheme. It's not, but with the right mindset and approach, it can be a rewarding and fulfilling path. Okay, so I've dealt with clients who pay such very high rates, but there are also clients who pay just enough, and there are also clients who would pay less. So, but if you have really the passion to do this, to do your job, it doesn't matter the rate as long as it pays your bills as well and keep your stomach full and so on. So it's good. So as you can see here in the slide, so building a successful online career takes time, effort, and dedication. There's no shortcut. Okay, while others seems to be lucky, they get their first client with higher rates already. But if they don't make effort and dedication to it, they will lose that client immediately as well. So, if you want to have a successful online career, you also need dedication, commitment to do so. And you have to set smart goals. So what is smart goal? Or what does it mean when we say smart goals? So you have to be specific. What are your skills? You have to be specific of what kind of job are you going to look for. Measurable in a sense that you you actually kind of like know, you have a you know your future in this measurable in a sense that, oh, um in 1 year I would be okay, I'd start as a data entry specialist, for example, just an example, but I'm going to hone my skills because I want to be a good VA or virtual assistant employee. So I'm going to hone my skills that in 1 year I'm going to apply for a VA job with a good rate. So you are having this kind of like vision for yourself, okay? Achievable, of course. Again, be practical. um like as I mentioned, so you set your goals, you measure and set your goals that are achievable, relevant, and time bound. So that's smart goals. Anyway, we are going to discuss more about that in other sessions. Okay, start small. Don't try to do too much too soon. Focus on building a strong foundation. Focus on honing your skills. Focus on developing your skills. Okay. um when I'm training writers online, what do I tell them? I already ask them to apply online, because usually, um when you're applying for a writing job, they will provide you a writing test. So somehow you already know what to expect when you apply online. At the same time, they are going to have more practice on writing tests. So that's also very good for them. Okay, be patient. Success doesn't happen overnight. Be prepared for setbacks and learn from your mistakes. Okay. um I believe that God has the perfect plan for each one of us. So if you did not get this job, it's God's plan that you're not just right for that job, and he has something better for you or best for you. So invest in yourself, continuously learn and develop your skills to stay competitive. Enroll yourself in online courses. There are free online courses and there are also paid online courses. The paid online courses, they have certificates which you can show to your employer, and that would be really like, I would recommend paid trainings and online courses, because they are going to give you certificates which you can also use, and you can also like give to your, or show to your client, or to an employer, or to a job that you're applying for, and it's going to be great for your portfolio. The key to a fulfilling online career is finding the right fit for your skills and interests. So you have to take the time to explore different options and experiment with different roles. You can discover your perfect niche in the online world. Okay. When I started working remotely, I was working at a French company as an online instructor, and they were paying me like $14 an hour. And that was way back 2007. So that was really such a big rate. And so some of the people I knew, they were motivated to start working online because of the big rate, but they don't have the passion to really work online. So the the end of the story is that they didn't finish working online. I mean, it wasn't they found out that it wasn't the career that they wanted. So you see, you need also to find the right fit for your skills and interests. If you like writing, if that's one of your interests, then start as a writer. If you're a teacher, then maybe you can apply as an online teacher. um, if you're a business owner or you have experience in business, so look for an online job that fits your skills and interests. Okay, as we have here in this slide, also self-reflection. Take some time to think about your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values. Okay. um i stayed I stayed in this setup for a long time, for I think 17 years now, because um, it's my passion, my passions and values. It's in this kind of setup as well. So you have to do research, explore different online job categories, and see which ones align with your skills and interests. My skills and interests are really in writing. That's my first passion, but I'm a licensed teacher by profession. That's why I also work online as an instructor, online instructor, and I do also online tutorials. So, yeah, networking, talk to people who work in the field you're interested in to get insights and advice, sorry. That's why I always recommend to create a LinkedIn account or profile. Why? Because a s- it's like Facebook for professionals. Okay, what I did is I added CEOs and owners of businesses and companies on LinkedIn. And what happened is every week I receive emails from them if I want to be the writer for their company and so on. And sometimes it just doesn't work. Like my skills um just or my qualifications just doesn't match don't I mean my qualifications don't match with what they were looking for. So sometimes it's just like that. But you see, if you are in the right network, sometimes it's the job that comes to you. You don't have to go look for some jobs anymore. That's why I have to recommend that you open a LinkedIn account. But in the next series, I will also help you do that, and I will help you make your online presence, like creating online portfolios. And of course, experiment. Don't be afraid to try different roles to see what you enjoy and excel at. I tried virtual assistant, but my skills, again, um I have there are skills for virtual assistants that I don't know, or I don't have that skills, so it's not for me. So again, make an experiment. So this is where we end our video for today. So this is the first video. Again, don't worry, we'll have series of videos, and more than that, um I'm going to guide you step by step. Okay, so this is going to be your first homework. Send me a message and provide me the top three of the most possible online jobs you could have. Okay, you have, so again, you need to have self reflection on it, based on your skills, interests, passion, and values in life. So you have to really discern well which of the three of the most possible online jobs that you could have, and then make a small explanation why you think these are the top three possible online jobs for you. Okay, so send me a message. That's your homework before I am going to send you the link to the next video. Again, the top three of the most possible online jobs you could have, these are not final. At the end of this training, I'm going to ask you if it's still the same jobs that you want, because again, we are going to discuss one by one. Uh, not everything, but the top online jobs, especially here in the Philippines. So we're going to talk about them one by one, so you'd have a clear understanding of their job descriptions, their job responsibilities, what they really do, and the kind of clients that you could have in this kind of job. So we are going to assess again if it's still the same possible online jobs that you could have, but it doesn't say that if you change your mind you're wrong or something. It's just that, I just really want to know what are your interests also, as well, because I'm going to help you also work on your online portfolio, work on your online presence. And stay tuned because we are going to have the next video, which is finding your perfect online job, where to look, and how to apply. So, thank you very much for watching and listening, and I'll talk to you soon.